The All Progressive Congress, APC, and 7 other political parties have rejected the declaration of Senator Duye Diri as the winner of November 11 governorship election in Bayelsa State. The party agent, Dr. Dennis Otio, speaking at the State Collation Office, accused the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, of cancelling over 84,000 votes belonging to the party to pave way for Diri's victory. Meanwhile, Governor Duye Diri of Bayelsa State has promised to be governor of all Bayelsans, irrespective of party affiliations. He gave the assurance while addressing newsmen in Government House, Yenogua, the state capital, shortly after he was declared as winner of the state governorship election. Let's take a listen.
I urge you all to celebrate with temperance, as this victory is not the exclusive preserve of any one political party. Rather, it is the collective will of the people of Bayelsa State, united towards progress and a better future for our state. Even those who cast their votes differently enriched our democratic practice by their participation and, if you like, dissent. I reaffirm that I will continue to be the governor of all in Bayelsa State. I want to place on record our gratitude to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Joining us live is Ebiye Ogoli, PDP Publicity Secretary, Bayelsa State. Honorable Ogoli, good to have you guesting on Plus Politics.
My sincere pleasure to be with you on this program.
Congratulations will not be out of place. You are you are a member of the winning team, I guess.
Thank you very much. And the victory is for every one of us, including Bayelsa.
You want to? Hello, Honorable Ogoli.
Yes.
Okay, the easiest part is to win. The toughest part is to govern.
All right.
Okay, before we even get into governance, how hopeful are you in the backdrop of the circumstance that ultimately made your principal to earn his first term? You know, it's about expiring first term. How confident are you that the same scenario may not be replicated this time against him, that he could lose at the tribunal or ultimately when the fat lady sings at the Supreme Court?
Absolutely not. It's not going to lose. It's not going to lose. My governor won't fair and square. In fact, few weeks into the elections, we knew that the All Progressive Congress, flag bearer and all their foot soldiers, we are not really interested in going for a free and fair polls. They keep saying it. They keep priding themselves as the ruling party, Nigeria, and that they are going to mobilize us now. Talking about this is an INEC, all the arrangements, and that they are just going to come here for the right results. And when that did not happen, and of course you could hear what my principal, the governor of Bayelsa State, said. Number one, we want to sincerely appreciate the President of Nigeria, the current President, His Excellency, Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has proved so many persons wrong. So many thought that He, the Democrat, is going to, take sides, probably do so many things that happened even in the past in Bayelsa, because we know our history. But the president of this country has gone wrong, particularly in these states, that is actually non-partisan. He is everybody. He loves this country and he wants to do what is right. He wants to promote democratic values and ethos. And I'm believing so strongly that that could be because he was also somebody that is from the during that fought for, the true democracy and truths, fought. And so he also knows that coming from that background, you should not take sides. When it was obvious that our governor was enjoying more than 90% of the, the support of every Bayelsa, has done so remarkably well. In fact, Timothy Silva and his cohorts keep making all kinds of, sorry about that. They keep priding themselves that they are not, actually they don't campaign. They just did one or two few campaigns here and there in some of the local governments. But by and large, it was the PDP that was going out place to place. So we are not surprised. For us, we felt that to speak for us, and the governor actually has done. And so it was not a surprise that, the governor won fair and square. The two local governments that we lost, which is the APC candidates' own local government brass, we also won in that local government. But because that place is not motorable, he mobilized over 500 talks, chased away all the returning officers, the collection officers, and just entered results. So some of the things that happened, I don't really want to go into them, but they are never palatable at all.
You said
because it was a case of people who have prepared all kinds of dangerous weapons to chase away voters. Yes. Hello.
You said he did not really campaign.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you well enough. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you said he did not really campaign. How could he have campaigned when he was subjected to a legal ambushment? Somebody who was not a member of his party, who was not a participant in the contestation through which he emerged as the candidate of the party, went to court to go and get an injunction against his candidature, and he had to be litigating to even regain his candidature. And some, there was a whispering campaign that indeed such a character could probably be financed from the government house. How would you want to respond to that?
For me, I really don't want to go into all the nitty-gritties in their own party. I really think this is saying at this point in time that Doyediri did not win fair and square. He did. On a popular side, everybody voted for him. In fact, in those two local governments, talking about Nimbe and Brass, the man Timothy Silva is from Brass local government, and by extension, also is related very closely. Yes, I'm coming. What I'm trying, let's move away from questions as to what happens. Some persons have these are but I really want to respond to one of the things you spoke about, that the party chairman or the so-called state coalition officer alleged that he won it. I don't know how many, some kind of fictitious numbers that were rolled out that he won elections and that INEC rejected or they didn't accept or admit those figures. That is outright, that's outrageous. That is, to the best of my knowledge, a figment of his own imagination. Because as you all know, this commission, are they a state agency? They are not. It's a federal agency. And that's why in my opening remarks, I told you that we want to sincerely commend the president. Because the president, I am believing that he gave out, he didn't give out his, but his body language tend to portray the fact that they want these elections to be free and fair. It should be credible. Of course, this is his first electoral, contest that is going to be contested between his own party and any other party from the opposition. So people have been looking out to see if he was going to be seriously involved. And he did do that. That's what I'm saying. That's why we commend him. The security agencies were neutral. INEC itself was neutral. And one of the things they said, I attended a peace parley, my party. And what did they tell
Honorable Ogoli, are you there? Please kindly make the point you were making before I ask another question.
Okay, thank you very much. What I'm trying to say is this, that I don't want to say forcefully, sort of, for everybody to say that INEC rejected votes of a political party to the tune about 70,000. I don't know the extent of that situation. But it looks indeed, it's not ridiculous. It doesn't sound reasonable. I don't think INEC will take sides to the point where somebody will say it's 70,000 and that all of it was rejected. I'm going to put it now. Let me give up the point. In the end of one local body, the state capital, what was the result that was returned? The total votes of Yemen, the tribunals, with all the thousands, persons, individuals, and non-individuals. We didn't go beyond 50,000. In fact, the PDP said about 36,000. And the APC is got 15,000. That's talking about him as well. And this is the people speaking now in the state. And so, where are you going to test all of the votes you talking about? From the villages, where there are many few persons living there, fishermen and probably farmers. So, that's why I said that is ridiculous. So I just want to discountenance it. I just really want them to discountenance it. It doesn't make sense. Absolutely. PDP has done, the INEC has done in one party. But the first time they said, as a result of the not asking to do that, because they keep selling to the women. Every result that they get a money from the people is rejected. So they went back, and all along they decided themselves, they built the result sheets. They are going to enter these things with the security agencies and INEC, they are going to just do it. Submit. But when INEC rejected, the security agencies are not able to do all. That's when they started starting power. We say no council.
Okay. In so much as to an average Nigerian observer of the political scene, your eulogy and great commendation for the president because INEC performed its function from your perception may be a bit disturbing, because in itself it speaks to the fact that those of you who constitute the political class know that INEC is not independent. However, just let's put that aside. The important question, and I must ask you this before this session ends, is the fact that the paradox of a state like Bayelsa, that gets enormous amount of money from the federation account relative to many other states, being in the list of one of the multi poverty-scorched state. Is that not disturbing for those of you in the political class in Bayelsa?
My friend, I want to disagree completely with that supposition. I call it supposition. Why do I say that? I don't know if the economic reason to use in calculating to come with that conclusion that Bayelsa is probably the second least in the second state. It's not true. Is it about per capita income? Or is it about physical development of infrastructure? That's what we are talking about. When you're talking about physical infrastructure,
Hello, Honorable. Are you saying the National Bureau of Statistics report that Bayelsa is one of the states with a higher degree of multidimensional poverty? Are you saying you don't agree with it?
No, listen, you don't seem to understand. I am not saying that our government will that out, but the practicality of the well-being and should I say the standard of living of our people is so far beyond that. You could agree with me that even in this case, the civil service, let me go to the civil service for example. Salaries that are being paid are far beyond what some states pay. You understand? But if we talk about infrastructure, that's probably where we can begin to look at these issues. And so people have to see. Because actually, some of the critical infrastructure have not been put in place. And that's what our government is doing right now, building roads and bridges. Bridges that measure close to 600 meters across some of the very big rivers. Three senatorial roads, depending at the time, running them billions and billions and several billions of dollars. These are things we need to be able to generate much more income. I mean, the private capital to capital money. These are the things the government is doing. Yes. So if we are going to be using infrastructure as a basis to come to that conclusion, and probably because we don't have much roads, we don't have innovation, we don't have good like I can agree with you. But when you talk about standard of living of more people, that is very important. We are not one of those places with the compliance. I don't want to mention states. The Bayelsa is a state where new beaches are doing very well. What they are doing very well. I wouldn't know the variables they use, what they need to do. That's what I'm saying. The practical aspect of it.
So you don't quite agree with the MBS's report on multidimensional poverty. That is it? Okay. That's an unfortunate place to leave it, but we have to really wrap up at this juncture. Our time is spent. We thank you for participating. We look forward to another opportunity with you. But I think you may need to go check the multidimensional poverty listing again and the parameters used for it. Thank you.